Boruto episode 146 was amazing, and it's so crazy because we have one more episode until the second part of the Mujina Bandits arc. But before we get to the video, smash that like button if you're not already, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So without further ado, let's go on and get to the video. Team 7 begins the breakout. Sarada's job is to fill the tank with water so Kokuri can be released from the celestial prison, and Boruto and Mitsuki's job is to bring Kokuri. Kokuri then becomes worried that there's been no sign from Sarada. To be honest, Sarada could have easily destroyed Binga, but they were fighting in a cave where any mistakes, the ceiling was going to collapse. And that's exactly what happened. So if there was no cave and open room, I think Sarada was going to destroy Binga. Even though he's a prison warden, doesn't mean he cannot get his damn butt whoop against a Guinean. But as a shinobi, you know always going to get the fight that you always want. Binga finally finds the information that Sarada has been writing. So he now knows everything about Team 7's entire plan. Binga then summons the two-headed hounds to search for Team 7. The ninja hounds have been passed down to countless generations of prison wardens. The hounds finally catches up to Boruto, Mitsuki, and Kokuri. These hounds has fire style jutsu, they're tanking Mitsuki's lighting style jutsu, they're just unstoppable. So Mitsuki then decides to use the lighting style jutsu to aim at the ceiling to trap the hounds in. Kokuri then hears the sound of water, so he immediately rushes over to the sound so his celestial prison jutsu will be released. By the time they got to the sound, the water was already draining. Because when Binga found out about the plan, he immediately shuts off the water. The water was still rising almost over Sarada's head, and she's trying to punch the ceiling, trying to break out, and she runs low on options. So at this point, I was thinking that she's going to swim under the water and try to risk oxygen to find an exit. But instead, Kadama then saves Sarada from almost drowning. So after Sarada asks, "You're Kadama," Kadama then tells Sarada the path to find the tank is over there. So when Sarada made it to the tank, she noticed that Team 7 already left. Boruto, Mitsuki, and Kokuri made it to the border of Hozuki Castle, but it's covered with barriers still intact, so the people who's under the celestial prison jutsu can escape. The hounds and Binga finally catch up to Boruto, Mitsuki, and Kokuri. Kokuri's scary self tries to run across the border, knowing that he's going to burn them from inside. This made Kokuri rather die instead of fighting against Binga and some dogs. And then we have Boruto and Mitsuki. They are struggling to take down Binga and the hounds. And I'm kind of surprised that Boruto didn't use a single Rasengan in this fight, because we all know that he used probably more Rasengans than Naruto. So Sarada comes to the rescue, and she's doing this long intro. I'm like, come on, just come here, save Team 7, and dip. She was explaining that there's water underneath. So she then destroys the flooring, and now Kokuri has his jutsu back because of the water, of course. So after Binga gets washed up from the heavy water, he then goes to his office and he sees one of the guards trying to contact the hidden grass village because the prisoners would have settled down since they learned about the break. So Binga gives the guard this nasty look, and then they cut the scene right there and then come back with the guard laying on the ground. So I don't know if he's dead or unconscious. So hopefully Binga didn't kill the man, because Binga didn't want anybody to come into the prison because he knows that he'd be doing all these bad things, such as not helping out Lord Mujo with his pills, helping the second leader of the Mujina Bandits, so many things. So fast forwarding, Binga then goes to Tsukiyo saying he took care of Kokuri and to give him the money. And we all know that he didn't even take care of Kokuri because he's still with Team 7. So Tsukiyo immediately noticed that Binga is lying and he's saying to let me out. So Binga lets Tsukiyo out and releases his celestial prison jutsu so he can finish off Kokuri. So like, I don't know why Binga thought that he was in the clear with Tsukiyo, even though you lied to him multiple times. So Tsukiyo immediately takes out Binga and did some type of red lightning jutsu. I don't know what it is, but he took out Binga instantly. I think he paralyzed him, I don't know. Team 7 and Kokuri finally made it to the location. So when morning comes, the food supply ship will arrive for their escape. And it's so funny because they're all happy, chilling, saying, yay, we finally made it out the prison. But out of nowhere, Tsukiyo pulls up and saying it's over. So we all know Tsukiyo wants his revenge and he's trying to kill Kokuri. And if y'all want a snippet for the next episode, go watch my episode 147 spoiler video, because that video contains some heat. So let me know if y'all think Team 7 is going to blow out Tsukiyo. Is it going to be a close fight? Let me know your predictions for the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Road to 10K subscribers. It's your boy Lord 7th, and we out.